Wake up now, family. Jason Elrod here, and welcome to this week's Inside Look. Today I'm sitting down with the CEO of Wake Up Now, one of my mentors, business partners, Phil Pulich. Phil, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good,
How
good
are
to
you?
see you.
Glad
Good.
to be here.
Well,
Yep.
I wanted to take a few minutes and sit down with you, and there's been a lot going on and a lot of excitement going. We're on the heels of a big leadership meeting here at the home office, and wanted to just really give people a chance to get to know you. And a lot of people have over the past several months. You called me up one day and said, hey, I want to go on the road and have fun. You guys look like you're having way too much fun out there. And so we did that, but I want to go through a few things. Number one, I want people to understand your business background and why you believe in Wake Up Now and what your goals are for Wake Up Now and where you plan to take the company under your direction. So just to give you guys a little bit of background on Phil, built 30,000 houses, 50,000 lots, as a CPA, had one of the largest home builders and one of the largest housing markets in the country, probably the world, in Arizona. I was able to spin that out and sell it to with the largest home builder in the world, which is D.R. Horton. Ran the largest division for them, and more importantly, and probably was chairman for 2 New York Stock Exchange companies. And I've gotten the chance. Our families have known each other for a long time, and I've learned a lot and been mentored by you and learned a lot of things. And for that, I'm really fortunate, and I think the company's very fortunate to have you. You're very charismatic and really care for people, which I think lends itself to network marketing. So what I want you to do for a second, if you would, just explain how your past business experiences are going to help you move Wake Up Now forward.
Well, I think my experience in home building and development is totally based on logistics. It's a matter of developing a team. We didn't really, we manufactured homes, we developed lots, we bought property, and we used hundreds of contractors, subcontractors, and we had our own really tight woven team of experts that took a long time to accumulate and train and get on the same page. And that's what team building is. That's coaching. I enjoy coaching kids and building teams because I like to see people succeed. It makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like you're accomplishing something other than just making money. And as we build homes, I enjoyed going out in the field and talking to the actual workers because those guys were from the same side of town that I came from, and it was just nice to meet them and talk to them and share some of their stories and experiences and I think our company, the actual construction level workers they enjoyed working for us more than anybody else because we used to really care that they did, and that projected into our product. And so when I came to Wake Up Now, it was totally as an investment. As you know, we came and got involved with the company, and you started getting heavily involved with the field. And as I got out in the field and met everybody, I really did. I really had a ball. I really enjoy the people. I enjoy the culture. I enjoy all the different locations. But I think the logistics factor of home building is similar. I mean, you got to get things on time. You got to get things to work correctly. And you have to deliver a good product. Our product is all of our products and our systems. We've struggled with that, but I think we got a handle on what we need to fix, and we're going to fix it.
Right.
That's the similarities to home building.
Yeah, well, it's been great to watch the team rally around each other, both in the field and in the corporate office, because what we have here is truly special. One of the things I enjoyed watching with your home builder is how efficiently it was run. Because you guys would go in, you'd set up in a market across the street from the biggest builders, and you'd sell a better, bigger, more value-added house. How could you compete with them, and how is your business model similar to Wake Up Now? Because there's a lot of similarities.
Well, the way we were able to compete was because of the efficiency of our operations. We had the best people, and we motivated them to do their job, and then we trusted each other. And we got our build times down on one of our standard houses to 28 days, which is pretty much unheard of. And it wasn't because we were shoddy, it was because we were efficient, everybody scheduled correctly, we got the people in, we got them qualified, we got them in their home, and we also made sure that it was finished and completed so that we didn't have callbacks and problems. I mean, that's what we did, and then we cared for them afterwards. We never had a complaint with the Registrar of Contractors, which is the agency in Arizona that governs contractors, because if we had a problem, we just fixed it without any question.
Right.
That's the attitude that I want here. I want urgency. I want total caring for our partners and our customers, which are our IBOs. We want to put them first, and if we treat them right, they'll treat us right, and we'll all have a successful experience.
Yeah. As we've laid the groundwork for the last year, the products are in place. We got to get the systems going so the distributors can increase their sales and understand how to run their business more efficiently. And as we get more efficient, they'll get more efficient. And that's why I think the business model is exactly the same, because we have outstanding products. We have products that people want, not only because of the opportunity, they want them because they're great. And I think there's a ton of similarities there. So, we've talked about focus, we talked about the technology. One of the things that you've done since we came in, you took a look at the entire technology stack, you looked at everybody in the office, the staff, all of the infrastructure, and one of the things that you pointed out right away is that maybe we should go with a third-party back office software. And so talk about that a little bit and how you came to that decision so quickly and how that'll benefit the rep.
Well, actually, we can onboard the third-party commissioning system in a short period of time, and the system has been tried and true for many years. It's from a third-party provider that's the only thing they really do is provide direct sales commissioning systems. They have the staff, the development staff, and the customer service support staff that they've been doing this for a long time. And we're not in that business. We need to get all of our systems together. We need them to work, and we need them to improve dramatically right now. And then, our goal in the future needs to be continually improving, because if you don't have a goal and you're not continually improving, you stagnate. Right. And we want everybody to be reaching and reaching to improve themselves, which improves the experience of our customers, and also gives them some interest, excitement, and some ability to exceed and do more. Yeah. And that's what we're all looking for. We're all looking for a way to succeed and accomplish things and make a difference. Yeah. I mean, even if it's in business, this is business, but we're helping people help change their lives. So, and we take that seriously. I take that seriously. I mean, that's why I like this business a lot. Yeah. I think we're helping people get to a better place.
Yeah, we are, for sure. One of the things you told me is you weren't in the concrete business, you're in the home building business. Yeah. And what you just said is we're not in the software business, you're in the business of selling products.
Exactly.
Through our platform. And I think that's important as we move forward. And it's going to be huge because we have all the pieces there. They're put together. Yeah. And this will be the final piece that we really use to take this company to the next level.
Exactly. We built, one year in Phoenix alone, we built 3,000 houses. That was just my division. And, I didn't have one carpenter, I didn't have one cement mason, I didn't have one electrician, I didn't have one plumber working for me. They were all outsourced. And we were able to do that. And what we were doing, we were a manager, we were a general contractor. We couldn't have done any one of those functions as good as the people that specialize.
Yeah. Well, focus is a big deal, and you often see that in this industry. People think they can focus on 5 or 6 deals, but the most successful people I've ever worked with have laser focus.
Exactly. I mean, it's very easy, as a young man, I used to work on a lot of different things, and I wasn't very efficient. And I finally came to the conclusion that if you focus on one thing and do it really well, and continue that focus, you get a lot more satisfaction, because then whatever else you're doing is for pleasure. A lot of people confuse business focus with pleasure. Let's just do that deal because it's fun. I don't think you should do that. I think you should focus on your business and be as good as you can at that, and then have fun independently of it, because fun doesn't have to dilute your business focus. Other businesses and other activities do, and that just keeps anybody, including myself, I made that mistake, you probably did to some degree, keeps you from being as successful as you are. Michael Jordan's a pretty good example. The greatest basketball player in the history of the game goes and plays baseball for a couple of years. Well, that was he had some other reasons for that, of course, but that diluted his focus, and to the point that he wasn't even in the NBA.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
that's one of the things I see with some of these young folks that are in the industry and in the company. They're trying to focus on too many things, and they don't only miss the bullseye, but they miss the entire target.
Right.
So I think that's pretty sage advice. So where are we going in the next 30, 90, and 120 days? Real high level.
The next 30 days, we want to get all of our iris systems completely debugged and working perfectly. We want to get everybody excited about Wake Up Now and focused on the products that we currently have. We want to also increase our emphasis on the Latin markets a lot and give them support, and basically get the ball, the momentum going in that way. We also want to begin the onboarding of the InfoTrack system, which will not be done in 30 days, but we should be well along in the commissioning system within 30 days. We should be down the road fairly far by then.
Yeah, and speaking for a lot of the leaders in the field, they're excited about that. They came in, InfoTracks came in, gave them a demo with the software. You were there and saw it.
Yes.
But it's going to be a game changer, a complete game changer for us. So I think people are really excited about that. Let's talk for a second. A lot of people are out there. A few people are backseat quarterbacks, and they're watching the stock, and they think that everything rises and falls on the stock. What's your response to that for some of these guys that may not understand it or know or are curious?
Well, the stock, Wake Up Now is a what they call a pink sheet company. It's a non-reporting company. We don't report our earnings. We have very few shares of stock in the market, in the independent market. Any fluctuations in the stock has virtually nothing to do with any market forces, because we don't report earnings.
Yeah, and one of the things I think I would urge people to do, if they have questions, contact a stockbroker and ask them what's going on. Ask for advice. Don't go out there and give advice when you don't know what you're doing or saying.
No, absolutely. You should do that with any stock. And like I said, Wake Up Now, we are a non-reporting company. There is no information to trade on.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody's got their own attitudes about investing, but if you don't know anything, well, it makes no sense to invest to me.
Sure.
But everybody's got their own ideas.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you sitting down. I just want to say on behalf of the field, I've worked tirelessly with these guys and girls all over the world, and I appreciate you coming in and for all you're doing. Truly, it's making a huge difference, and for you at this point in your career to come back and be so engaged in what we're doing, I know means a lot to all of us, and wanted to thank you for doing that, and look forward to taking this to the next level, because we truly have something here that we're proud and think is very special.
Well, thank you for saying that. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm having a good time. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the future again.
So, this wall we're sitting behind is in my office, and leaders are so important to us. When we came in for national conference this year, we asked everybody that took a tour to sign the wall. And I don't know if you can see it, but right up here behind Phil signed it, and it says, "Phil, the best time of my life." I think that pretty much sums it up.
That's it. That's the case. I'm really enjoying this. It's it's problem solving. It's graduate level problem solving, but it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy the social media and all of the creative stuff that all of our IBOs do, and it's fun, and it's funny, and it's life. It's great.
It is. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Remember, business is about ups and downs, and it's how you react in the ups and the downs that really truly will push your career forward. And I urge you to look at the people that have had success long term in their business and in the industry, and realize that, you know, some of you that have had success for a year, 2 years, 3 years, really look and find somebody that's done it long term and try to do and mirror the things that they've done, because success is gauged over a long period of time, and really continue to strive and work hard for those goals. See you guys later.